time to talk.
It's 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 time to talk.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, good evening everybody. How's everybody doing here tonight? That is right, here at Bristol Motor Speedway. One heck of a track, one fun track, and one crazy track. Because anything can happen and we will see some bumping, grinding, some wall hugging, and everything else. We may see some turns. People getting turned around here tonight. We got quite a few drivers here showing up. About 21 drivers so far tonight has showed up here at Bristol, and it's going to be a crazy race with that many drivers. Tonight's one pit road. Basically, you have to enter in the backstretch all the way around this track here, and that's where it gets crazy, is making the mistakes down pit road, having to keep on that pace the whole way around this track. And that's where people will make mistakes and get those speeding penalties, and that can hurt your race a lot here tonight. So your fastest here in number 8, Zach, with a 14.770 is your fastest for tonight. Matt Dickerson during this practice session is second, and Roland in third. We've seen Roland with quite a few wins this season, back-to-back and everything. We'll see what he has in store. Can he go for another win here tonight? That's where it's going to be all coming down to who's got what it takes, especially getting closer to the end of the season. We've had so many great races so far, a lot of action, and a lot of battling here. We've had a couple of drivers get into a little bit of rivalry. We've had some drivers that just have the bad luck that get collected into those wrecks that there's nowhere to go, and unfortunately can ruin their night. We've seen that multiple times this season. So here at Bristol, right now track temperature during this practice session, 77 degrees, air temperature 78 at this half a mile turn. Looks like the wind direction is about 4 mile per hour south wind here, but we're going to be going under the lights here tonight. Keeping an eye on when it gets dark. Gotta love under the lights here at Bristol and how bright this track gets. So I love to see everybody out there. Glad everybody got to tune in. Like I said last week, I do apologize missing the race on Sunday, but we tried to redo it on Wednesday, and I think we kind of butchered it more because the system wasn't wanting to cooperate with us of when it's a replay. So they like it when it's live, but it doesn't like when it's a replay. So we do apologize. We tried to do everything we could for you just to make up for a beautiful event. Especially we're going to throw it up there one more time here tonight, but in the memory of Paul, that was last week's race. We definitely have him and his family in our thoughts and prayers out there tonight. It's definitely not. It's always sucky when somebody passes away, and he was such a good guy. So, with that being said, we're going to go down on the track, maybe get some interviews in, see how everybody's doing here tonight. We have some driver cameras that we'll talk to a couple of these drivers and see what they have and what they are doing here tonight. Hey, Roland, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, bud. What a night. We've seen you in a lot of different winning circles, and you're here tonight at Bristol trying to defend another win here. Can you do it here at Bristol?
I think we can do it tonight. Car's feeling really fast. Worked on it a little bit, and I think I'll be really good at managing my tires tonight. Just mainly letting it roll, not using too much brake. Just want to try to do our best out here tonight and see what we can do and try to pull us off another win.
Heck yeah. Well, I wish you luck here. Seeing you right now holding on to third during this practice. The question I have for you, going into this race, what is something that you're worried about going into here?
Just kind of worried I might not qualify as good as I need to, but I'm going to try my best to qualify up front and try to get this pole position. I'd like to stay in the top 5 of qualifying, so because this is Bristol, so it's gonna be chaos. So we'll try to start up front and see what we can do and try to stay out of the mess.
Heck yeah, it's Bristol, baby. Well, I wish you luck, bud. Have some fun, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, see you, man.
Thank you. All right, that is Roland there, part of Checkers and Wreckers. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a chance to talk to. Let's see how Jordan is doing here tonight. Hey, Jordan, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you, Brandon.
All right, bud. Well, here at Bristol, you and I were having a little bit of fun on Wednesday, and here we are at a short track type of race tonight. What do you think, bud? What does it take to get yourself a win? Because I see right now 11th holding on to this practice session. What do you think you'll have to do?
It's going to be a long shot for me tonight, I think. Bristol is not one of my better tracks, but I think it's just kind of being patient is going to be the key thing here. Not trying to keep up with the guys that are the hot shoes right now and kind of running my own race and kind of just trying to miss the chaos as it unfolds around me.
Definitely understand that, bud, and hopefully everything works in your favor. Like they say, I just mentioned earlier, is we've seen drivers getting involved in wrecks that they do not want to be a part of. Nowhere for them to go. And here at Bristol, it's one of those tracks there is nowhere to go. So if something happens, hopefully you're not getting rear-ended while you're slamming on those brakes, or you can dodge the bullet just in time.
That's the key to a good race. It feels like here is just kind of having your head on a swivel and being aware of when the chaos happens in the wrecks, like you said. If the wreck happens in the middle of the track, try and start backing down when you hear it on your spotter. Whether it gets out of the way when you get there or not is the main thing.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, I want to wish you luck. Have fun out there tonight. Let's see if we can talk to you in the podium, or even better, into our victory lane.
We'll see, buddy. But appreciate it. Have a good broadcast.
Yep, thank you. All right, that is Jordan there tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can talk to one more person here tonight and see how Chaz is doing and see what he has for us tonight. Hey, Chaz, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. How's it going there, Brandon?
Oh, it's going fantastic. Seeing right now, getting ready to go qualifying, watching you guys put those 2 laps fast times in. What do you think, bud? Being Bristol, being a short track, having what, 20 some drivers out here. What does it take to get yourself into victory lane?
Well, I kind of think with the field of drivers we got, and with it being a short track, I think the plan is to try and qualify good and stay to the front, so you can avoid all the mess and the junk in the back of the pack.
Well, I was just talking to Jordan there a second ago, and he said, we were talking, when somebody wrecks, there is no room to make a mistake of trying to avoid. You're basically hoping you're not getting rear-ended if you slam on those brakes, or if you could dodge the bullet somehow, some way, you're in a lucky spot. But Bristol, half-a-mile track, good luck trying to avoid them. That's what sucks.
Yes, it does, and it's a good thing we have one good fast repair. But like you said, if somebody wrecks in front of you, or if you get two cars tangled up in front of you, you got nowhere to go. And if you hit your brakes, just like you said, you're going to get creamed from the back.
That is for sure. Well, buddy, I want to wish you luck here tonight. Like I said, if something happens, you're always more than welcome to hop in the booth with me and have some fun. We had fun the other time, but I'd hope, no offense, I hope you don't have to be in the booth with me tonight.
Yes, sir. I hope to talk to you on the track, but not in the commentator's booth.
Well, either way, good luck tonight. Have some fun, bud, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon.
All right, take care.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Chaz there, part of Goon Squad Racing. That is also with Zach. You saw him get a fast lap. Let's go down on track right now and watch some of these drivers. Put some qualifying times in here. Let's get their cameras working. Let's see where all the drivers. It's not showing a driver at this moment while it catches up. But while we're waiting for the cameras to get situated, because it's showing nobody on the track, I hope everybody's having a great time out here tonight. And let me know in the chat, how is everybody doing? I'd love to hear from you. It's been a crazy weekend, and let me know, how was the weekend? I'd love to hear from you on that. Other than that, let's see if I can find somebody out here tonight. Because, of course, everything just wants to get situated and like to change on us. But let's see if we can find something. With 2 minutes left, it's not showing anybody on the track with a black screen. We're going to do our commercials breaks here. Thanks to all the sponsors. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
For the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you. You won't regret it.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
And we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, right now watching during this warm-up session of the night here. Looks like we're going to see a couple drivers have some battles during this warm-up session. We got about 4 minutes left. Oh, into the wall, a couple of them. I feel like that goblin of the wall is going to be one of those that we're going to have to keep an eye on here tonight. But let's go down to talk with a couple of these drivers to see how Zach is doing here tonight. Hey, Zach, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Oh, not much. Just watching, have some fun out here tonight, seeing what you're doing, and pulling some heck of some times down here tonight. How you doing, and what does it take, bud, to get yourself in a good spot and get yourself a win tonight?
Honestly, just trying to avoid as many wrecks as possible. Fortunately, me and my teammate have some strategy going into this race, and it seems like we're both pretty quick, so hopefully we can combine our minds and stay alive until the end.
Heck yeah, bud. Well, you know, I like to do it, and I haven't done it in a long time, and if you're okay with it, I was wondering if we could ride on board with you and you actually talk about going around here. What is the kind of the best lines, and kind of talk about a lap with you? Is that okay with you?
Absolutely. So right now we're going out into the backstretch right now, but let me take you from the beginning here going into turn 1. So I like to come out of turn 4 and just be safe from the wall, but here I like to go in a little bit early, trail brake a little bit, but you can hold the throttle for a pretty long time here and not hit the wall. Here's where you got to be a little bit more spacious, and I like to go in the middle and then dive down, and usually that allows me not to hit the wall, and that's what I seem to work really well with my faster lap times.
Heck yeah, well, appreciate you letting us ride on board, kind of talking about the track. You know, it's kind of cool just to talk, you know, as a driver. I'm just a broadcaster, but when I get a driver to talk about what's going on and what it feels like out there and what their best options are, it's always cool to see. So thank you for that, bud.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate it.
Well, bud, I want to wish you luck here tonight. Have some fun. Let's see if we could talk to you at the end of this thing, either in a podium spot or into victory lane.
Let's hope so, man. I'll see you on the other side.
All right, good luck. Alrighty, that is Zach there on board with him tonight. Currently, right now, holding on to 11th because his teammate Chaz has figured out how to get around. You can see how dangerous it is going to be to get around here. But man, the dozer. Let's see if we can talk to the dozer out here tonight. All right, Brian, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Oh, going pretty good, bud. I'm just curious, what does the dozer have for us tonight, bud, here being at Bristol?
I got a feeling I'll be watching football here in about a half an hour.
Well, I'm hoping that's going to be the Lion. I'm hoping that's the Lions game you're talking about.
Yes. Because this track is going to be a fun one. I love running here, but it's always ended bad.
Well, what do we think? Are we going to see the dozer come out so we can watch some football sooner?
Yeah, I need some gravel runoff spots, and then I can get gravel on the road. That's why they call me the dozer on the road courses.
I get you there, bud. Well, I just want to wish you luck. Have some fun out there tonight, and let's see what you have in store for us.
Yes, sir. Have a good one tonight.
Thank you. You too. All right, that is Brian there sitting on pit road, just waiting out, just seeing how he's doing out there tonight. All righty, let's go out. I see a couple of you out there in the chat. Hope you're all doing well. I see George out there. Hey, guys, good luck tonight. I also see, let's see, who else is out there? Some people never grow up. Oh, good to see you out there, Whiskey. Alrighty, so a couple drivers right now. Roland holding on to second, and Chaz as your leader during this warm-up session. And then it is time to go racing here tonight. So let's go through our starting grid here in just a second and see how some of these drivers are doing here tonight. Alrighty, so here is your starting grid tonight. Alrighty, so in row number 1 for tonight, we have Matt and Chaz. In row number 2 for tonight, we have Zach and Matt. In row number 3, we have Roland and the Dozer. In row number 4, we have Christopher and Jimmy. In row number 5, we have Chad and Terry. In row number 6, we have Jeffrey and Russ. In row number 7, we have Clinton and Harold. In row number 8, we have Charlie and Alan. In row number 9, we have Jordan and Ron. In row number 10, we have Thomas and Andy. In row number 11, we have Dawson and Brock. And that is everybody through your starting grid here tonight. We got a big field here getting ready to go here soon. Green flag racing. I see Georgia. Go Chaz, go Zach. Alrighty, so with a short track like this, with a lot of drivers, a lot of good looking schemes going on out here, who does everybody have out there in the chat? Who is going to be able to do it tonight? Let me know in the chat. I would love to hear from you. Alrighty, so pace car will take that hard left into pit road here in just a little bit, and then it's time to go green flag racing here. Let's see who's got what it takes. That flag man will start dancing up in his little box. Pit strategies are going to be interesting. Pit road will be also interesting, being only able to enter in the backstretch, and that is it. That's where it gets dicey, and a lot of mistakes can happen, and speed down pit road, that's going to hurt even worse. Don't want to get a black flag here at Bristol either, because that'll cost you some time and also missing that pit box. Sliding through the pit box, we've seen multiple mistakes. That was where practice comes in, and you don't want that. But I hope, well, let's see how this restart will happen. Pace car is in. Flagman about to dance up in his little box for the first time tonight. Here we go, green flag out. Beautiful start by the whole field. Here goes into turn number 1, Matt Dickerson as your leader, side by side. It's going to be Jazz and Zach, teammates here tonight. Matt Hayden, Roland also being involved in this battle going in. Here they are out of turn number 4, down in the front stretch, starting your laps here tonight. All starting a single file here. 8 now looking at the back bumper of the 67. Let's see if the 8 has anything for his teammate here to get around, or they kind of just wait, be patient, wait till the end. Lap 3 completed here out of 200. Here's your track information here tonight. While we go in green flag racing, it is under night, sunny skies, 103 miles tonight, 4 mile per hour south wind, track temperature 78 degrees. That is your track information here tonight. Alrighty, let's go. Matt, about a half a second back from Chaz. Zach right now holding on. It looks like we've got a couple of drivers right here being involved. We have the Dozer, we have Matt and Christopher all being involved here tonight. Matt Hayden, good looking number 5 scheme here in that Bass Pro Shop. Here they are out of turn number 4 to the line. Go on board here on the roof cam of Matt, showing you what it looks like as his point of view going through into turn number 3. Trying to catch up to that Born Doors machine right in front of him. That is Roland Collette in the number 9 machine. Roland on fire this season with getting himself multiple wins. Let's see if he can get himself another win this season. Christopher right now in the 27, having a great run so far, holding on to 7th place. And Jimmy right now. Jimmy looking in this Mountain Dew machine. Let's see if he can catch up to his teammate there, Matt Hayden in number 5. Chad Fry currently right now in 9th place in this number 18. You can see the gap between Jimmy and Chad. That's about a half a second gap in between. Just waiting patiently. Terry, that's Roland's teammate, father and son duo here. Terry right now holding on to 10th place in this 94. Glenn would be another driver part of Misfits Motorsports here tonight. Clinton right now in the 92 in 11th place, battling here with Terry, getting right too close to that back bumper of the number 94. Cliff Adams out there. Let's go, Matt. Good to see you, Cliff. Hope you're doing very well out there tonight. Matt on a mission, about a half a second gap between him and Chaz for your lead. Jordan Stencil holding on to 12th place right now in the 83. You can see he's watching this battle out front. Because Clinton, he is wanting around the 94. You can tell the different lines these drivers are taking. Watch how well Clinton's holding this bottom line. Gets close to that yellow, and he's able to hold on to it. Gets close to the back bumper. And this is where you can see the different braking points. That just showed you right there, coming out of the corner, who's able to hold it and let it stick. Good racing going on so far here tonight between the 92 and the 94. Looks like Matt has pulled away from Chaz, now about a 0.7 second gap. Jimmy, he's got some company and battling it out here. He was able to get around the dozer for 7th and 8th place. Now with Jimmy on a move, trying to catch up to the number 27 for 6th. Alan Martin right now in the 15, back here in 14th place, and we have a wreck in the backfield here. I see Jordan being one of those drivers involved. The 85 being involved here, and that is Jeffrey Simpson. Maybe the 64 maybe collected there. We'll keep an eye. Let's go back and see what in the world just happened here tonight. Oh, I see the 18. Chad Fry was turned around just a little bit. Let's go a little bit farther back and see what just happened. How Chad Fry was turned around. See a little contact from the 92 and the 94 right there. Here they are coming into the corner. Chad close to the wall, coming in. Here they are coming out. Oh, 94 just gets the back bumper of the 18. Accordion effect there, and unfortunately Jordan had nowhere to go. Hard hit into the side of that 18 machine. Hopefully everybody is okay. A very hard hit. It looks like everybody's rolling away out of this, and that could have been a lot dangerous. And that's like I was saying, Jordan, it happened so fast, nowhere for Jordan to go. The bright side, some of these drivers do have some fast repairs here tonight, using them up, get those cars fixed to get back out on the track here tonight. All right, let's go back live and up back to your leader right now. Matt Dickerson is your leader. Chaz Justice in second. Zach right now in the 8 and third. Roland in the number 9 and fourth. And Matt Hayden in the number 5 and fifth, rounding your top 5 here tonight. Lap 18 out of 200 here completed. 183 laps to go to the end of this thing. All right, while they're getting situated, we'll be right back after this short commercial break. Getting ready to go back. Green flag racing here in just a little bit. Pace car lights are off, and it's time to go. Let's go on board here with the 8. And right on board on the roof cam on this restart. This is what it shows you as a point of driver's view. When to get going. Green flag out in the air. Geico restart zone. Beautiful start by the 44. Here comes the 67. Number 9 on the outside here of the number 8. And this is where it gets a little scary, trying to get up to gear and up to go. Comes Roland trying to get it on the outside of the 67 to take over the second. second. While we have some battle going on right now with the 18, number 5. That's Matt and Zach battling it out here. And that is for 6th and 7th place here at this moment of time. With the number 1 of Harold. Harold having a good run here on the outside line. Here's the 92 right behind the 33 coming out. Here they are, lap 25 completed here out of 200. Number 1 and 33 still side by side. Here comes the 92 to give a little bit of a push. That is Clinton pushing his teammate there of Jimmy, helping each other out to try to get around this number 1 machine coming into turn number 3, coming out of turn number 4. Also, don't forget to like and follow us on YouTube and Facebook side of things. I definitely would appreciate. Hope everybody's enjoying. And, you know, if you want all the updates of what's going on through these leagues, stay tuned on Facebook. I have been slacking a little bit because of, we have a wreck on the track. We have a parking lot situation on the backstretch right now into turn number 3. 94, the 15, the 28, the 10. All getting collected there this time. Also the 99, the 28, the 64 also being involved there. Let's go back on your replay here. Find out what just happened. Quite a few drivers involved there. Here's, I'm going to go back a little bit more. I see the 15 and the 94. 94 just bounces off of the wall. That wall goblin has collected them. And basically right there, just the 93 and the 28, nowhere for them to go. And that causes the cars to basically have accordion effect afterwards. Getting them collected and brings out the caution here tonight. Doesn't look like Terry was able to get that car started right away. He's going to bring it down to pit road, get it all fixed up. Matt Dickerson right now as your leader. Roland in second, Chaz in third here tonight. I was looking to see if we had Matt Dickerson out here tonight, able to chit chat for a minute. Doesn't look like I'm able to pull him up here at the second. But let's see if we can talk to a couple of other drivers here tonight and see how they're doing. If we have enough time. Sorry for the hesitation there, trying to look and see if we can pull a couple of them up and see how they're doing, but man, not able to pull at this second. Hey, Matt, this is Brandon in the booth. I know we got a quick minute. You got a second?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Alrighty, bud. Right now, Senior holding on to 4th place here on this quick restart. What do you think, bud? What does it take to get yourself up front and try to put that fire out on Matt right now?
Man, I think we just need to get kind of lined up here and run some laps. It'll be interesting to see. The tire wear is going to be kind of a pain. So I think if we get lined up, we've had a couple, we've been stuck under some bad restart lanes. So hopefully we'll get rolling here behind, rolling behind rolling. There we go.
All right.
But,
well, good.
Yeah.
We'll throw you back.
We'll see what we can do.
All right, throw you back down there. Good luck, bud.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Matt Hayden there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go on our restart here tonight. Here we go, green flag out in the air. Beautiful start. To turn number 1. Coming out of turn number 2, down the backstretch, side by side, going on for second and third, trying there for the lead for a quick second. Matt Hayden holding on. Let's see if he can stay on the outside of the Matt Dickerson on that 44 machine. Rolling as your leader here right now. Who does he want to block? Who does he want to not want behind to try to get to that gap in between first and second. 67 into the wall there. The 8 kind of watched that happen. The 92 now closing it in. This is where it gets dicey right now. Battle for your second place. The 44 and the 5. The 5 has got the advantage out on the outside, but here comes the 44 on the inside. He has a nose hair in front, crossing the line. Looks like Matt was able to hold on to that position, but here comes Matt, Matt, I should say. Oh, let's see, here comes the 5, looking like he's going to fall right in behind the 44, but here comes the 67 on the inside now. 67 of Chaz trying to take away that position from Matt, and he was able to now, and that's going to put Matt Hayden into 4th place. Right behind Matt Hayden, that's going to be Clinton Woodby in the 92, holding on. Up front, the Roland has taken that lead from Matt Dickerson, but here comes back to the fight for your lead, though. Matt is looking. He was trying to figure out a way to get around. Can he do it in these next couple laps? You know, they're saying that track position is going to be key, and these restarts, and definitely showing you that they are. Here comes the 44 now on the inside line of Roland. 44 wasn't able to get it and let it stick. Here comes the 5 on the inside of the 67. The 44 now looking on, he's at the was at the corner panel. He's going to fall right there behind the number 9. Now going to stay single file here. Lap 39 out of 200 completed so far. 67 up in the wall. Now comes the 5 on the back bumper. Now the 44 at the nose. Right at the door. Side by side down the backstretch. Back to the corner panel. Side by side once again. Here comes the 9 on the bottom. Turn number 4 to the front stretch. Able to hold that lead. 44, you can see right at the back bumper and back tire. Coming out of turn number 3 down the backstretch into turn number 4. 67 just watching all this happen right in front of him with a battle for your lead. A beautiful battle that we are witnessing here tonight. On board with the 67, watching. Here they are side by side again. Beautiful. You can see who has the advantage on different corners and different runs. Oh, and both of them, Roland and Chaz, getting into the wall. Matt Dickerson is going to try to take the advantage of that wall to slow him down just a tad, a little bit. Side by side once again, almost making contact, almost rubbing here at Bristol. Looks like Matt's able to pull ahead just a little bit, but Roland with a run on the outside line. Definitely beautiful battle going on for your lead here. This has been for quite a few laps. Roland now pulling away, caution out on the track here tonight. Kind of looking, trying to see where that caution came out at. The 83 and the 27. This is the replay that we're trying to see what happened back here in the back. All right, we're going to rewind it. We'd found out where the action happened out on the track after looking at some of the replays here. See the 99. That is Ron Walters. See the 64. Oh, looking back at the chat. Thank you for the laugh. Oh, Chaz, I hope your pit crew is awake today. They're eating cheeseburgers last time. Oh, that was thank you for the good laugh. And actually, you know what we could do, since you brought that up, why not? We could pull him up real quick, you know, in our driver cameras and see how he's doing. Hey, Chaz, this is
Matt,
Brandon in the
you
booth. Hey, Chaz, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. How's it going, Brandon?
All right, I had to pull you up because in the chat out there, Chaz, I hope your pit crew is awake today. They were eating a cheeseburgers last time, buddy. Is your pit crew eating today, or are we good? Did you have a chat with them and have a long talk?
I had a chat with them and I had a really long talk, and I was sure to tell them to be on their toes. But if we're just racing green flag racing, to eat all the tacos and stuff. No more cheeseburgers, just tacos.
All right, bud. I'll throw you back down there because we're getting ready to go green. But thanks for the chat.
Thanks, Brandon.
Oops, sorry for the starting grid. That was wrong button, but I had to throw him up here. Thanks for the laugh up there in the chat tonight. But yes, rolling as your leader. Matt Dickerson in second. Chaz in third. Clinton in fourth. Here we go. Who's got what it takes? Well, at least having some tacos making me hungry up in the booth because green flag is out in the air. Beautiful start by Roland. Rolling away. He's going to roll all the way down to get some tacos for himself here tonight at Bristol. Side-by-side action going on and some Lincoln going on the track here tonight. Looks like that Kmart Wi-Fi is having some issues here, unfortunately, here tonight. 92 right now, having a good run. That's Clinton Woodby. Right in fourth place, Chaz Justice in fifth. Jordan Stencil running your top five. All right, watching all the action going on the track right now, just seeing what everybody's doing and kind of seeing what's happening out here tonight. Curious. When will pit road happen? They say 88 laps-ish is a good ballpark of when fuel is, but tires may be a big issue. Back out there right now. Kind of threw up the poll out there. Have some fun. See if Chaz's pit crew, will he eat the burgers or the tacos here tonight? Well, right now, Matt Dickerson holding on to second, battling here with Roland. Great battle going on. And we're going to throw up your driver camera here because got to look how concentrated Roland is right now. As a leading here, he gets two hands on the wheel and he is focused here at this moment of time. Look how focused compared he is, and here's what cracks me up. And here's Jordan. Jordan just saying, hey, I'm just kind of riding it around here right now, and he's holding on to sixth place here tonight. All right, here comes back for the battle for first. Matt was looking to try to get on the inside of Roland, but wasn't able to get there quite yet. All right, Matt looking once again. Let's go a little bit farther while they're watching this battle going on. Chaz right now has got some company for Matt Hayden. Looking on the inside line here right now. That's going to be side by side. Matt Hayden right now as he's taken away third place. Ooh, hard hit into the wall. That kind of makes everybody a little bit jumpy farther back, and that gets them to stay away and try to not make a mistake. 62 laps completed here out of 200 here tonight. Couple more drivers into the wall. Here comes Jordan on the inside now of this 92 machine. Ron Walters right now currently 22 laps down. Christopher Glore currently 19 laps down. Looks like Christopher has brought it into the infield here. We got three drivers currently 1 lap down. That's Terry, Brock, and Thomas. That's 94, 28, and 64. currently the Dozer still on the lead lap right now, 10 seconds back, trying to stay on that lead lap from Roland. We're watching this battle. Let's go back to your battle up front, though, because look at who's now came into the picture here. Matt Hayden is wanting to be a part of this situation. Getting close to the back bumper of the 44 here. Roland kind of staying up front. We got a couple more lap traffic coming involved here in just a tad little bit. Gotta watch those wall goblins. They're out full force tonight, and they are completely out. I think if there's one car with not a single scratch on it tonight, they're going to be very lucky. They should get the reward, because I'm looking and I'm watching. I feel like every single person almost has touched that wall coming out of the corner, and I don't know if they don't realize these walls do not move. 64 going to stay down low to allow the traffic by. So is the 38. That is the Dozer machine, allowing the traffic to go by, lap traffic out of the way. That's what we love. And rut row we don't love is the caution out on the track. 8 sitting down low. Rut row Raggy. Let's go watch our replay. Oh, and the 1 and the 15. Oh, and the 85. Oh, and the 99. Who else? Any other takers? Going once, going twice, and let's watch that replay again. And we're going to watch it a little bit different because I want a different angle here. I'm curious to see what just happened because that angle don't really show it. A little bit of, 3 wide, and I don't know if there's anywhere. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to say about that one. And Alan Martin has, here's the 99. Of course, the 15 up there sitting at the top of the wall too, being involved there. From this angle, it really is hard to judge on whose fault that really was because it was so close and so, everything was so, like right there. So let's go back live. Go back up front because right now we have a new leader. Matt Hayden is your leader. Chaz Justice in second. But I think we do see a couple drivers may have went down pit road. Maybe. What we're checking out. I did. We got Roland. He came down over pit road. Matt, Harold, Russ, quite a few takers that came down pit road. That pit stop. That's why we see right now Matt Hayden up front. Matt has not come down pit road, but he came down pit road 26 laps ago. So he's on a little, not fresh tires, but he's on fresher tires than what. Oh, actually, I lied because a couple drivers that had stayed out had 72 laps on those tires, and they have just went down pit road. I felt like we were doing an auction there, going once, going twice. Woohoo! Kind of curious to see real quick if looks like he brought it in. Unfortunately, not able to chit-chat with him tonight. I was going to talk to Alan Martin, and unfortunately, he brought it into the infield. He's going to be out of the race here tonight now. Looks like Dawson and Jeffrey have black flags here, have to get some damage fixed. So Matt Hayden's going to lead the field to the green flag. Roland going to holding on to your second place. Matt Dickerson in third and Harold in fourth. Here's the question on this restart. Because Matt Hayden's got a little bit older tires, about 20-some laps difference, what's going to happen? All right, green flag is out in the air. Here we go. Let's see. Can Matt hold on to it? Roland holding on to second. Here's Harold holding on to third. Coming into the corner here comes the number 9. Side-by-side action. That's going to be with Clinton and Matt, 4th and 5th. Coming out of turn number 3 down or turn number 2 down the backstretch into turn number 3. 76 laps out of 200 completed here tonight. We have 125 laps to go left here tonight. Side-by-side action going on for third. Matt's going to take the advantage on the inside line. Looks like Matt was able to get him. Oh, the Goblin has got Jimmy. Matt Hayden right now still holding on to your lead here at this time. Roland holding on to second. This is what we're seeing at this moment in time of how many laps these drivers have done so far. So Matt Hayden as your leader has led 8. Roland has led 39. Matt Dickerson has led 31. And yellow flag is out there on the track here tonight. See the number 10 and the 28 involved. That is Brock involved there tonight. Let's go back farther and see what just happened. Oh, just a kind of a... we're going to have to change the view here. Go a little bit farther back because, unfortunately... Ooh, that camera just spazzed out. Watching this machine right here, and I feel like 28 kind of came up a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. Gotta love that camera angle. All right, that's going to bring out our caution here tonight. Back live, Harold is showing right now in 5th. Matt Hayden holding on to your lead. Let's go through your caution information here tonight. Here at Bristol, 5 cautions, 19 laps under caution. We have had 2 lead changes here so far tonight. And their lead changes, they're counting it by as you have to complete 1 full lap as your leader. All right, Matt Hayden going to lead the field to the green flag here. Roland in 2nd, Matt Dickerson in 3rd, Clinton Woodby in 4th, Harold Rothery in 5th, rounding your top 5. Russ Ivy right now in holding on to 6th here tonight. And that 51 machine, your biggest mover here tonight. That is going to be 11 positions right now, and that is going down to Dawson Tanner in the number 2, the biggest mover of the night, 11 positions, started 21st, currently in 9th place. Your fastest lap out here tonight also is going to be going to, if I can make sure I get the right information, fastest lap is going to go to Chaz Justice. The 14.801 is the fastest driver here tonight. All right, we should be going back green flag racing this time by. Here we go. All right, pace car lights are off. Getting ready to go into turn number 3. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, give us a like and follow here on our Facebook and YouTube side of things. Subscribe to our channels. We definitely appreciate everybody tuning in here week in and week out. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Pace car is in. Up in your restart zone of the night here tonight. Green flag out. Great start by Matt Hayden. And the number 5 rolling on the outside line, going to drop down low. Here comes the battle for 3rd and 4th, and here looks like Clinton Woodby holding on to 3rd now. Fourth place, Matt Dickerson, Harold in 5th, running your top 5 here right now. Number 5 right now, he's got a battle going on for 2nd because looks like Woodby is holding on and trying to get to the corner panel of that number 9, right to the back bumper. 87 out of 200. Looks like Charlie Bowling has come down pit road. That is on lap 86. 88 laps completed. Going to be coming to 89 this time by. It's going to be to the halfway point here in just a tad, a little bit. Coming out of turn number 2, down into turn number 3. I was watching these lap times. Matt Hayden a 15.03, where Roland's a 15.07. Matt Dickerson's a 15.12. Starting to get a little single file here. Looks like Jeffrey Simpson still has a black flag. Currently, I believe, sitting on pit road getting damaged fixed. Too much damage to get going out on the track. Currently, right now, we have 13 drivers on the lead lap. The Dozer being the first one lap down in cautions out on the track. Quite a few of these drivers involved. The 2 and the 67 being involved there. And the 67 get collided, could not let go of each other there. But what I'm curious to see, did he just get a little loosey-goosey on the 67? He did, gets it sideways, tries to correct it, goes, and unfortunately, the 2 had nowhere to go, and the 67 goes for a ride here tonight. That is right there. That car is dog tracking going down the straightaway. Well, curious. Does he have any fast? It looks like he might have able to use a fast repair and get fixed up. Now this is the thing. Can Chaz's pit crew get that car fixed up here enough in time, or is that taco or the hamburger going to be involved here? And he does. Look at that. The pit crew has fixed the car, and he is rolling back, going. Looks like they were able to get that car and eat and not have to worry. Matt Hayden right now as your leader, rolling in second. Matt Dickerson in third. Clinton Woodby in fourth, and Jimmy F is in fifth. All right, with 94 complete here, we'll be right back here after this short commercial break.
Clara, I need new tires, but I just don't have time. Well, Grayson, we own Delta Tire and Auto Repair in Burton. And now we have a mobile tire shop that can come to you. At my house?
Yup, house, work, business leader, roadside emergency. What about balancing the tires?
Yup, even balancing a tire. Anything a tire shop can do.
We have all brands of rims and tires, and we have the largest inventory in Genesee County.
When you don't do your auto repair and tires with us, we both lose money.
Alrighty, back at it here once again. This is going to be our 6th caution here tonight. 25 laps under caution. 2 lead changes here tonight. Alrighty, let's go back. Green flag racing here once again. And let's see who's got what it takes to get themselves the race win. Pace cars in. Here we are. Beautiful start for the top 2. They are neck to neck. Beautiful start for Roland, not able to let 5 pull away. He hit that spot perfectly here tonight. And here's the number 9 on the outside line. The 5 trying to hold his ground. Can he hold it? The 9 now gets the 5 cleared. Here comes the 92. The 92 of Woodby trying to now get on the inside of the number 5. Don't forget, the 5's got older tires than these drivers. Right now, here they are coming in. Matt Dickerson now trying to be involved in this battle here, trying to get to the outside of the 92. Now Jimmy is also trying to close it in too. Here comes the 92, gets the 5 cleared. Now that's going to put the 92 up to second. Now the 44 on the inside of the 5, going to bring into the inside line. the run. Can he get it into turn 3 and 4? Looks like the 4's got the run. He gets the 5 clear. Now Jimmy's going to close in to get to the back bumper of the 5. Don't forget, the 5 and the 33 are teammates. Will the 5 kind of let the 33 kind of by, or is they going to help? Are they going to help each other out here? Here they are coming to the line, and the Wall Goblin got the 5. 100 laps to go. We have hit the halfway point of the night here tonight. Since we have hit the halfway point, you know, we're going to do our crank it up session of the night, and then we'll do our commercial breaks right after here. But let's turn up those phones, turn up those tablets, and listen in while these cars fly by here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Here we go. Tell the Wall Goblins are getting some of these drivers. All right, a crank it up session of the night. We love when the cars fly by. All right, we'll be right back after our halfway point of our commercial breaks here tonight.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Raise the quote. We will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you. You won't regret it.
All right, back from our commercial breaks, and right now rolling as your leader, Matt Dickerson in second, Clint Woodby in third, Russ Ivy in fourth, and Jimmy F in fifth, running your top five. Good battles that we were watching through commercials, and it was good to see all the different things happening here tonight. Looking through our sponsors real quick. I know we went through them on our commercials, but we got to give them some more out there tonight. You know, being some of them out here. Want to give a big shout out to W. If you want to use code REDLINE, you can get yourself 10% off. It's a nice little powdered energy drink to put into your drinks here. They have a lot of different different flavors. We definitely appreciate them coming on board here tonight. Also, this is the Twisted Chassis Goat Racing Diecast Series. All right, we also want to give a shout out to Delta Tire, being a local sponsor here in Burton, Michigan. Want some new tires, front end alignments, they can help you out, so thank you to them. Also, to Sheath Underwear, use promo code NOLIFT to get yourself 20% off your order. And barbecue bee sauce, you want some delicious barbecue sauce, head on over to their Facebook website or go to Amazon and order yourself. We appreciate them coming on board and appreciate all the sponsors. Also, the JS Designs. If you want to get yourself a new design for your car here on iRacing Needs, head on over to JS Designs and let them know they can hook you up. So thank you to them coming on board. Alrighty. Good racing going on so far on the track. Roland holding on to your lead. This is the longest green flag we've seen here tonight. Right now, Roland's been out there for 56 laps on these tires. A couple drivers have not used some fast repairs. Some of them have. Right now, we've got a tie for the biggest mover of the night. Actually, I just lied. That has just changed because 10 positions is going to be Russ Ivy now have got the most positions made. He just got the pass made on the 44, putting the Russ Ivy up to second place. But the 44, you're going to try to fight back here for your lead. Roland trying to hold on to it. Lap 130 out of 200 complete. 71 laps to go to the end of this race here tonight. Good racing going on here so far. Rolling right now, trying to get around some lap traffic here. That's the 38 of the Dozer. The Dozer currently right now 1 lap down. Looks like he was able to get the lap back that time by when we seen the caution come out. Kind of had a brain fart there for a second. But why not go through your field to show you where everybody is at? And where they have started here. Your driver and race info bar here tonight. All right, Roland is your leader. Started in 5th. Lowest was 5th. Russ Ivy currently in 2nd, started in 12th. Lowest was 17th. And Russ Ivy right now watching Matt Hayden trying to get around there. Matt had to come down pit road to get some fresh tires in field. Here is Matt Dickerson, currently 3rd, but we got a pass for the lead right now, or not for the lead, for 3rd and 4th. My apologies. Chaz Justice now taking away 3rd. He started 2nd, lowest 13th. Matt Dickerson now in 4th, started on the pole, lowest was 5th. Clinton Woodby started in 13th, currently 5th, lowest is 13th. We go to Jimmy. Jimmy currently in 6th, started in 8th, lowest is 12th. Zach started in 3rd, currently 7th, lowest is 18th. Chad, he is currently right now in 8th, started in 9th, lowest is 20th. Jordan is currently in 9th, started 17th, lowest is 21st. The Dozer started in 6th, currently in 10th, lowest is 17th. Matt Hayden right now got currently back to 1 lap down. He was 2, currently in 11th, started 4th, lowest is 12. Andy currently in 12th, started in 20th, lowest is 20th. Harold started 14th, currently 13th, lowest is 17th. Thomas Adams currently right now 14th, started in 19th, lowest is 22nd. And then we go to Terry, currently brought it into the infield here. Brock currently 16th, started 22nd, lowest is 22nd. Ron Walters currently 17th, started 18th, lowest is 22nd. Charlie started in 15th, currently 18th, lowest is 21st. That is everybody that is still on the track here at this moment of time. But while we were speaking, right now, let's get rid of our bar here. Get this thing off the screen. Right now, Russ Ivy is your leader. Roland has come down pit road, started his pit strategy. Russ Ivy is your leader. Chaz Justice in second. Matt Dickerson in third. All right, Russ Ivy now coming down pit road to start his pit stops. Chaz Justice is now your leader here with the 57 laps to go with the green flag pit stops happening here tonight. Matt Dickerson right now holding on to second, Zach in third. So let's see how long will Chaz be out there tonight. He has currently been out there for 52 laps here so far. Matt Dickerson as your pole sitter holding on to second place. Jordan getting the wall goblin here tonight. Looks like a couple of drivers have exited pit road. That is Russ, Andy, and Jimmy have exited pit road. The 51. Oh, we're getting some diciness going on here. '83 is going to ride the wall up and grinding it here. Sparks a flying here at the moment. Here comes the 67 down into pit road to start his green flag pit stops. Matt Dickerson now is going to take over the lead. Old tires are definitely making a difference here so far tonight. .148 completed out of 253 laps to go. .44 got the 93 right there behind. So Matt Dickerson's got Matt Hayden, and that is currently Matt Hayden's 1 lap down at the moment, with Matt staying out. Matt's been out there for currently 78 laps on these tires and this field run. Definitely he makes it into pit road. Looks like we did have a crash on the track, but they were able to stay off the pit road or off the track, so we are still green. Matt Dickerson right now still staying out there. 16.0 lap times compared to a 15.3 second lap time. .152 laps with 49 laps to go, crunching it down farther and farther. Matt Hayden trying to get back onto the lead lap, so is a couple other drivers. Kind of all bunched up right now. We got currently 6 drivers, 1 lap down from 8th place all the way down to 11th, 2 laps down, 3 laps for the Dozer, 4 laps for Thomas Adams, and Andy C currently 5 laps down here at this moment of time. Matt has not come down pit road quite yet. A little bit diciness, couple drivers. You can see Matt Hayden now at second place, but Matt is currently still 1 lap down, so he's going to try to get around your leader to get back on the lead lap here. Matt will take over the lead once Matt Dickerson comes down into pit road. Wall Goblins getting up to your front. Drivers right now, here comes Matt Hayden on the inside, trying to get to the corner panel, to the door, side by side. Half a car length ahead. Here they are coming out of the corner. Now Matt Hayden back on the lead lap, 14 seconds back from your leader. And you can see where your leader is right there behind. Roland now closing it in here, trying to get around, get him back on the lead lap. Roland is currently 3rd place here. Roland trying to stay close to the number 5 due to them being 2nd and 3rd. The number 99, that is Ron Walters. Ron Walters right now currently 15th place. Matt Dickerson still holding on to your lead, still trying to stay out as much as possible. But a battle for 2nd place, though. Here's Roland and Matt Hayden battling it out. Roland now taking away that spot from Matt Hayden, putting Roland now into 2nd place. The question is, when does Matt Dickerson coming down pit road, knowing that the drivers right behind him for 2nd is closing it in, and they are down to 12 seconds in closing. Still have 38 laps to go to the end of this race. That is definitely the ultimate question here. But your leader still holding on been out there for 92 laps. 88 laps is kind of the estimation, and he's been out there a lot longer than what my estimation is, and here comes the 67. Trying to get around, that is Chaz Justice. Chaz now trying to get back on the lead lap, and that is for 4th place. Russ Ivy on the 51 now getting around, that is for 5th place to get back on the lead lap. Clinton Woodby in the 92 now trying to get around Matt Dickerson, that is for 6th. Now we got 6 drivers on the lead lap. Hauling out there, tell Chaz to get his butt to work. Chaz out there right now, kind of just riding it out for 4th place, 12 seconds back. Roland has closed it down now to 9 laps. You can see the number 1 there. That is Harold, the teammate, 2 laps down, kind of riding it out with his teammate here. Matt Dickerson now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, your leader now getting ready to start his pit stops. And that is going to be on lap 96 out here tonight. Give him a big shout out, able to hold on as much as he can to stay out. Roland right now going to take over the lead here as your leader now. Matt Hayden now in 2nd, Chaz Justice in 3rd. So Chaz, between Chaz and Hayden, that is a 2.2 second gap. You can see right there, Chaz is got his eyes sight. Here comes Chaz on the inside of Matt Hayden. This is for 2nd and 3rd. Battle for your 2nd, and Chaz able to get that position taken away from Matt Hayden. Chaz just now up to 2nd. Matt Hayden looking, he was looking to fight right back, but looks like here comes Russ Ivy. Now trying to get to the corner panel of Matt Hayden. Roland is about a 2.6 seconds gap from Chaz Justice. Chaz right now working away around some lap traffic here at the moment. Down to a 2.5 second gap. Russ Ivy 3.1. Now, who was able to put the fire out on this number 9? Who is going to grab the 2.5 inch and try to spray it out? Haha, Chaz has to leave the house at 10:10 to get to work. He's already going in 4 hours late today because of the race. Oh no, that is not good. Well, I am with you there, though. I have to leave my house here at 10:15 to be able to make it to work also. So let's hopefully we only have 26 laps to go, so it's gonna be fun and interesting. But gotta love third shifts. It's always fun. It's always interesting. But definitely, let's see what you can do. 2.5 seconds still holding. They're looking at a 15.6 compared to a 15.5 for first and second place. Rolling just by a 0.1 second faster than Chaz. Roland still holding on and looking at the 38 of the Dozer to try to get him another lap down. That Dozer is already currently 2 laps, going to bring it to 3 laps down. Curious, you say 4 hours late today. Is he more of a second shifter, or is it kind of a second and into third shift that Chaz is in? So the gap between Chaz and Russ Ivy is about almost a second. It's about 0.7 seconds back between Chaz and Roland, now to a 2.7 second gap. With 20 laps down to go, here comes Roland catching up to Jimmy. That is for 7th place, trying to put Jimmy 1 lap down. 12-hour swing shift. Ah, okay, I got you. That is cool. So I'm going to take it, I kind of do that once in a while. That's more on the weekends, though, for 12-hour shifts. Looks like Charlie got a black flag out here tonight. Charlie, if I'm not mistaken, let's look and see if he came down pit road, but it doesn't look like he did. Actually, he did. He got a speeding penalty. Dolan is his co-worker. Oh, getting busted out in the chat here tonight. That's awesome. Right now, though, Chaz has got some company side by side. Oh, contact here tonight. Here comes the 99, and we got 3 wide here at Bristol for a quick second. Russ Ivy was able to make the pass from Chaz Justice with 16 laps to go here. Rolling right now, holding on to your lead, able to get around Jimmy, putting Jimmy 1 lap down. 6 drivers on the lead lap here tonight. Well, let's see if Chaz will be able to catch up to Russ Ivy, but it looks like now to a 0.8 second gap. He's got Clinton Woodby for 4th place, and that's about a 2.8 second gap between Chaz and Clinton with 13 laps. If he can keep that, he can stay in the podium spot. Rolling right now, still about a 2.5 second gap from Russ Ivy. Number 1 of In and Out, holding on the highlight. Oh, getting into the wall. The wall goblins taking care of these drivers here tonight. If anybody can get a perfect race by not making contact with anything, that is going to be a big accomplishment, especially being here at Bristol. Our biggest mover is going to be Russ Ivy. 10 positions he has gained since the start of this race. Still a green flag here at this moment of time. With just 10 laps to go here at Bristol, here on Redline Racing Network. I love those emojis, those stickers, whatever they call the goblins. I didn't notice the misspell until he spelled it back out there. I was going with it. All right, 8 laps to go. Rolling it away here tonight. Russ Ivy holding on to second. Chaz Justice in third. Matt Dickerson of the Wall Goblins with the 99. Chaz holding on to third. Matt Dickerson 1.6 seconds back for fourth. With 7 to go. I think this definitely has been a great long stretch that we have seen here. Especially had the green flag strategies going on here tonight also. With 5 laps to go. All Roland has to do is just hit his marks, not make a mistake, and just do what he's got to do. Traffic being involved here. Now 6 drivers on the lead lap. Matt Hayden being the last one on the lead lap. Bringing 3 laps to go to the end of this thing. Does Roland have enough fuel to make it to the end? And I'm going to say he does. He's only been out there for 56 laps. He will be able to make it. Alrighty, 2 laps going to be bringing it to the white flag here tonight. This is going to be brought to you by JS Designs. If you want to get your designs for your cars, especially the one that you're looking at here in the number 9, JS Designs has made this beautiful looking car. White flag out one more time. All Roland has to do, he has to hit those marks, 2.9 second gap. But we see Matt Dickerson able to get around Chaz there tonight. Can he get it back here? And your race winner here tonight goes to Roland. Russ Ivy to bring home second place, and Matt Dickerson going to bring home P3. Clinton Woodby was able to bring home, looks like 4th, and Chaz Justice bringing home 5th here tonight. What a night we just watched. Give a big shout out to Roland, able to bring home the race win here once again. Russ Ivy in second and Matt Dickerson in third here tonight. Well, while these drivers get off the track here, man, I am butchering that tonight. We're gonna pause it here, give a big shout out to Roland here. Definitely well deserved, and we're going to do our post-race show of the night here. They definitely well deserve it all here tonight, especially Matt, Russ, and Roland able to do what they had to do to get themselves a perfect spot. So let's get these drivers up here in our post-race show of the night here and see how they're feeling and what it took to get them in these beautiful spots here. We're waiting for one more driver. I'm just trying to see if Matt Dickerson, there he is. Let's see how Matt's doing. Hey, Matt, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
What's up, buddy? I got you.
All right, look at you right there at the last minute, able to get yourself a P3 here tonight, get yourself in a beautiful spot. How are you feeling here tonight?
Pretty good, man. I obviously wanted the win. I was hoping, I ran it really long that last run before everybody pitted, and they all pitted, and I had everybody a lap down, so I was hoping for a caution. Never came out. I thought I was screwed, and then I ended up pitting. I just got a splash in right sides, and I was a lap down, and I ended up unlapping myself, and then coming from like, I think 9th or 10th, and I ran all the way up to 3rd on that last run. So happy I got back to 3rd. I was surprised I got back that far, honestly.
Well, you kind of answered my question there, because I was going to talk about the long stretch that you did there. Just when you came down pit road, you made it 90-some laps on those tires and that gas. My estimation was about 88 laps for you guys, and I think you went past like 93 and made it to to make that happen. I was wondering, though, if you could look back, would you have done something different, or are you happy with what you got?
I don't know. I probably would have pitted at the same time as Roland, because I think I had the speed, definitely to compete with him, possibly win. When I didn't get that caution, it kind of messed me up a little bit. So probably would have pitted with them maybe, and then seen what would have happened. But man, that worked out. If there was another, 15 laps or so, I probably would have been right up there with him, because I only finished 6.8 seconds behind him, and I was a lap down. When I came out of the pits on 2 tires, and I unlapped myself, and then came back up to 6.8 behind him. So I don't know, man. Probably would have pitted with him, because I think I had the speed to win normal.
Well, you definitely had a good car, a fast car tonight, and able to do that. That's a big accomplishment for, like you're saying, where you ended up out of pit road, 2 tires, and make yourself back up to third place. Got to give a big shout out to you and getting yourself to the podium. Who do you got to give yourself a big shout out to that made this 44 possible here tonight?
Yeah, everybody at Royalty Motorsports. That's my team and everything. So a bunch of good people in there, and then just my buddy Charlie that runs in here, and then everybody that runs the league. Man, I have a ton of fun in here, and then you for broadcast, man. I'll be watching it back here soon.
Heck yeah. Well, Matt, congratulations, bud. I hope you have a great rest of the night. You stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, man. Have a good night, buddy.
Thank you. All right, that is Matt there tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, next up is your P3 or P2 here tonight, and that is going to go to Russ Ivy. Let's see how Russ is feeling. Hey, Russ, this is Brady in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All righty, look at you coming out and getting yourself a P2 here tonight. Congratulations, bud. This Budweiser definitely had its fast laps and got yourself in a good spot. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, especially after where I started. I think I started 12th or 13th, and this I wasn't too confident, and this isn't one of my favorite tracks, but I just kept it out of trouble there in the beginning, and it seemed like I was better on the long run than a lot of those guys. Like, I run rolling down there in that second to last run, but I'm happy with the run to finish second, to be honest.
Heck yeah, it was an awesome race. Able to do what you had to do and get yourself in a beautiful spot for this. With the cautions coming out and everything, you started in 12th place, and you're the biggest mover of the night here. 10 positions since the start of the race, able to bring home a P2. That is a big accomplishment and a big night for you tonight.
Yeah, that's like I said. I'm happy. I was thinking like maybe I can. When I first started, I was like, just get a top 10. And as the race went on, I was like, maybe a top 5's in play. And then we got that long green flag run to end the race, and I realized I was pretty good on the long run. So I thought I might have had something for rolling, but I stayed out a lap or two too long when he pitted in. I was too conservative on my pit entry and lost a bunch of time. But it's the way it goes sometime, and I'll take a race like that any day, though.
Heck yeah. Well, Russ, who do you got to give a big shout out to that made this machine possible here tonight?
Everybody putting on the league again. Appreciate them letting me race with them. Had a great time.
Heck yeah. Well, Russ, I hope you have a great night. You stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully, we can see you one spot better, get yourself a win.
I hope so. Looking forward to running the road course. So maybe I can sneak in victory on that one. Thanks, Brandon.
Heck yeah. Thank you. All right, Russ Ivy there for your second place finisher here tonight. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is your race winner here. Let's see how Roland is feeling here tonight. Hey, Roland, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, buddy. Got yourself a race win once again. The man on fire this season. Basically, somebody's going to have to grab that 2.5-inch fire hose and put the fire out here for you because, man, you've been on a mission here. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, especially winning at Bristol. I've never won here. Man, I didn't know how it was going to shake up at the end there under that green flag pit stop. And yeah, once Russ caught us there, passed us for the lead, and I was like, well, it's time to pit. So I pitted and managed to stay out front, get through traffic really well, and managed to bring it on home and got the win.
Heck yeah, you did. You're able to pull it off and do what you had to do. So congratulations on that, bud. What a night, what a season. Looking back, what's going on, and looking at forward, going to road course. What are you thinking, buddy? Do you have what it takes for a road course and get yourself another one?
Yeah, I love road course racing. I do a lot of that when I'm not running NASCAR. That's one of my go-to things to do on iRacing is to run some road courses. It's always fun using the H pattern and clutch and just having a blast out there, jumping over the curbs and going at it. So can't wait for Lime Rock next week and ready to go.
Heck yeah. Well, about who do you got to give a big shout out to that made this machine possible here tonight?
Well, I just want to thank you, Brandon, from broadcasting for us, and you do an amazing job. I just want to thank the fans out there for watching. Hope we put on a great show tonight for y'all. Just want to thank Goat Racing Diecast for sponsoring the league, and it's been a great pleasure to have y'all jump on board and have y'all part of the Twisted Chassis series family. And just want to give a shout out to Jordan Stencil and all the guys that put this league together and having a great time. And I just want to thank JS Designs for their paint schemes. They do a wonderful job. And um, just want to thank teammates and just want to thank everybody, all the drivers for um, running really good tonight. Y'all stepped it up tonight. Y'all did a great job tonight. I thought it was going to be a wreck fest, but y'all really did good. So proud of that, and just happy we could get the win, and we'll go on to Lime Rock next week.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, congratulations. Well deserved win. I hope you stay safe out there. You have a great night, and we'll see you next week.
All right, we'll see you next week, Brandon.
Thank you. All right, Roland there, your race winner here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed the show. Thank you for tuning in here. Well-deserved win for Roland. Well-deserved finishes for all the drivers here. It was fun, great racing, especially being at Bristol. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great night. Stay tuned for tomorrow night racing, and we'll see everybody tomorrow night.